Hi paper crafters, welcome to another Design with Jo video. I'm Joanne Rogers, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Alberta, Canada, and I've been designing with you in mind since 1999. Have you ever had the situation where you want to make an embossed card out of one sheet of cardstock, but you're not too sure how to fit it into your embossing folder and your die cutting machine to get it to work for you? Today I've got a solution. Let's get started. Sometimes when we're making a card, we only want to have one piece of paper and this will be our card front. We don't want to put any layers on it at all. And we want to emboss. So sometimes when that happens and we pick out the embossing folder that we want to use, this one is Scripty, we try and figure out how we can get that to work. So when I put that in and if I run that through, so I'll end up cutting this off, but I want to show you what happens, especially with words. Whoops. So this one is a 3D embossing folder, so we need to use the purple or blue, some people call it blue. So when I do that and I run that through, then what I get is it turned out great. However, when I fold it this way, then my words are going to be upside down. If I fold it the other way so that my words are going the right way, now they're backwards and so we can't read that. So it might be a look that you're going for, but it might not be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off and use it on a card front. But I want to show you the quickest way that I've learned to do this. And lots of times we don't do a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock. But this one works great for this. So when you have words going this way, then what you want to do is you want to open your embossing folder. For some reason that's difficult for me. I always put it in and I line it up against this line where the Stampin' Up! Logo is. And sometimes that's the hardest part, but I take it right to the end where that fold is. So you need to score your cardstock at the 5 1/2. And once you've done that, so I'm talking and I can't do two things at once. Once you've done that, and I'm going to hold this close together, and I'm going to make sure that I am on that fold. So that fold is right here. And I'm going to fold this around the back of my embossing folder. I'm just going to slide this through. I'm going to put it in place. Now you have to be very careful with your placement here. These are almost exactly the same size as your Big Shot platform, but it will fit in there. So just put your embossing plate over top and run that through. It's going to be a little bit more work to run that through because you've got 2 pieces of cardstock now. But when you pull it out, I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this. Your words are going the right way and it's the front of your card. Okay. So the only thing that you need to do now is you need to take your bone folder because you've got a little bit of an opening there. It's not a nice crisp burnished edge. So you need to take your bone folder. I'm going to do it right on top of my Big Shot here. And I'm just going to firm that up so that I close that opening. This is about the only way that I figured out how to get it running the proper way when I have only one sheet of paper that I want to use for my card. And that's it. Hopefully you'll find this tip something that you can put in place right now to make your crafting just a little bit easier or maybe to help save you some money. And if you've got a paper crafting question that's been niggling you, drop me an email at jo@designwithjo.ca and let's see if we can't figure it out. Make sure you don't miss any of my other tips and tricks by clicking on the subscribe button now. Thanks very much and have a great paper crafting day.